So hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today I'm gonna do a quick pool update, and yeah. I'm sorry about the update being so delayed. I've had a lot of issues to take care of on the pool, but here I am. So let's get started. So it is a 15 by 48, 15 foot wide, 48 inches deep, or 4 feet deep ultra frame, and it's not on level ground, as you can tell. It's about a 2-inch grade, which means that the ground slopes about 2 inches throughout the entire pool. So if I hit the camera there. Now, during setup, I noticed that the legs were kind of, sloping, instead of straight up, they slope kind of that way. So I kicked them out, but they still just barely, let me set the camera down and zoom you all in. Just barely, oh man, that's tight. They just barely kind of, sloped outward. So that gave me some worries, but this pool is so settled right now that there's hardly anything to worry about. So I'm still running the same 2,000 gallon per hour pump. Don't mind the water. That was from earlier when we were washing our feet off, doing some work in the creek, trimming. So let me get focused on the pump. I'm trying to get this camera stand worked out. Anyway, it does have the dual suction fittings, like most of the newer Intex pools. It has hydro aeration. God knows how to pronounce it, but I put the oh my goodness, this stand, man, is being a turd today. But I put the cap on it. If you do it like that, it's like a hot tub aeration system. I do like it. It makes the water smell very good. Yeah. But it is noisy at night, and I don't want to disturb my neighbors, although you can probably hear them running the saw away right now. You notice all these bungee cords. Well, it was kind of hanging downwards, so I decided to do something about it and take a load off the pool by using these bungee cords or straps, whatever you want to call it, to cushion or hold up the plunger valve. Now, for some reason, the salt water has a crusty buildup this year. I don't know if it's hard water or what, but it is very crusty. Crusty? Anyway, you probably noticed this big box as well. Now, I had an issue early on. The cell, it was dripping tons of water out. And no, it wasn't that screw joint between the flow sensor and the cell. It wasn't that thing that you screw. It was the actual cell. Let me show you what I mean. There's a seam right here, you see, and it's copper, or no, copper. I'm losing it. It was caulk right here, and there's an actual seam in there. Seam. So I had to put super glue on the actual seam to keep it from leaking. I didn't have anything else, and it dries in 30 seconds. So I was like, what the heck? So I did super glue, and it's working so far. Now it is making bubbles. And you're probably wondering how long I have the cycle set for. I doubled it up. It used to be 4 hours, now it is 8 hours with 6 remaining. It's been running for 2 hours. But the reason I put this cover on, I read about it online. The UV rays from the sun actually can crack this acrylic. So I didn't want to take a chance there. I haven't cleaned the filter in about 4 days, so I'll probably clean the filter tomorrow once the pump cycle is done. Let me check the water temperature. A couple days after we put it up, it was still really cold, like 65. No, not. It was like 70 degrees for the first couple days because it was cold at night. But during the day, it gets out to about bath water temperature. Now, as you can tell, I don't know if you can see this. Let me get this right. It is 90 degrees right now. Let me throw Mr. Duckies back in. He'll float. Whatever. There he goes. Good boy. Okay. But yeah, so let me do a water testing actually. I lost my Intex 4-way test strips and copper test strips. I misplaced them somewhere, and I have no idea whatsoever where they went. So we went out to the Home Depot, bought these guys. So it's the same instructions. Take one test strip, dip it in the water. Pardon the saw noise in the background. Someone's having some fun with their circular saw, it sounds like. But yeah, so here's your test strip when it's dry. Dip it in. It says hold at arm's length 15 seconds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So here's our results. So let me take it inside. I'm trying not to get anything wet because this salt water is crusty. I love doing that. Anyway, sorry, I'm trying to get the door open without dropping the test strip. Anyway, let's get the test strip in. Ah, the wonders of air conditioning. And over to my extremely crowded workbench. I'm glad I'm left-handed. Okay, so now let me set the camera down properly, and let's do a little summary of today. So today is the 13th of June. Let me get my pen out of my pocket and pineapple. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, today is the 13th of June. So it's hard to do this one-handed. I'll be right back. There we go, 3 seconds of wiping my hand off. Not really. So now, so what is this test for? This test for hardness, total. I'm trying to do this quick because it gets less accurate the longer I go. So let's match these two up. Which do you think this is closest to? I'd say that it's okay. So I'd say it says 200 parts per million. So 200 ppm. And then chlorine. Total chlorine. And that looks to be ideal, actually, 3 parts per millionth. I'd say it's more towards 1 parts per millionth, but yeah, 1 part per millionth. Okay, free. I don't know what's going on up there. My parents are laughing about something. They're acting. Okay, free chlorine anyway. It looks to be ideal. Yeah, that looks to be ideal. It looks like 2 parts per millionth actually, but it's between the color of 1 parts per millionth and 3 parts per millionth, so I'm just going to say 2. Okay, pH. I heard the pH tends to rise with saltwater systems, but I'd say that's around, it seems okay, which is 7.2. And then total alkalinity. Total alkalinity. Sorry about my filming job, I really suck at this, but it seems to be okay. It isn't okay. It seems to be, let me move this up closer to y'all. That looks to be between 0 and 40, so I would say 20. That means really low. And then stabilizer, which is of course, it's actually It's between low and okay, which is 0 and 50 parts per million. So I'd say 25. Um, 25 parts per million. So there we go. So here's today's test results. They speak for themselves. The pool water is actually in pretty darn good condition. I need to find my copper test strips though, because the heck, I need to test for copper, because it actually turned my little sister's hair green, which means it's 0.2 parts per million-ish. But anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching. This is Alkalinity signing off for today. So anyway, oh my god, my hair, I just realized that. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I will see you in the next video, and bye for now.